Hello everybody, welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back with an interesting video for you. Today I want to talk about an LED headlamp made by Black Diamond. This is their spot model. This one operates on a high at 200 lumens. Now if you look right here, it says IP times 8. This is really cool because this headlamp is waterproof. Now on the back, let's take a look at some of the specs on this light. So it has several settings. It has on low, which is 4 lumens. You can go all the way up to 200 lumens. On low you can see approximately 16 meters, and then on high at 200 lumens you can get around 80 meters of visual, that you can see. If you do it at 4 lumens, you can get approximately 200 hours of runtime out of these batteries. And if you put it up on max setting at 200 lumens, you can get about 50 hours of runtime out of these batteries. It has a power tap technology, and what that is that's where on the side of the headlamp here, on this side right here, you can barely see it, those gray little dots there. I'll show you that more here in a second, but what that is no matter what setting you're at, you can tap the side of it and it'll go to full brightness. Now again, here's some of the features. It takes 3 AAA batteries, which are included, and this one is waterproof, and it says more than 1 meter for 30 minutes. So this thing can go literally underwater about 6 feet approximately. So it has power tap technology. It has a dimming light. You can strobe with it. It has red and it has proximity, and you can also lock this thing. So 52 grams, pretty light, and that's 88 grams total weight. Not too bad. So we're going to go ahead and open this up and we'll take a look and we'll see what's going on with it. I'm pretty excited about this one. So I'm going to slide this stuff out. So there's nothing else in the box. Here is a little bit of information, kind of like telling you how to turn it on and what the features are. Kind of a cool little chart that they give you. You can see that the 3 batteries are included. Here's an owner's manual. This will probably give you more specs and stuff like that as to run times and things like that. So it's pretty cool little owner's manual. And I want to take a look at this light. So let's pull this baby out. And I'm not quite sure how we're going to get this out, so I'm just going to push it straight through from the back. Let's see if we can get this through without damaging it. So bear with me. Be right back. Okay, here's a closer look at the light. You can see that the head has a tilting feature, so you can tilt the head to just about any section that you want it to aim at. This little button right here on the side, that's the power tap. There's the LEDs right there on the front. This is the power button on the top, and you got a nice elastic headband that goes around. Pretty nice little light. So on the side of the housing here, you can see that there's a latch right here, and this is the battery latch that opens the door. And here's a little note inside. That's kind of funny that they put that in there. Let's take a look and see what that says. So it says immersion beyond 1 meter. This equipment is suitable for continuous immersion in water under conditions which shall be specified by the manufacturer. However, with certain types of equipment, it can mean the water can enter, but only in such a manner that it produces no harmful effects. 1.1 meters, for no longer than 30 minutes with no harmful effects. Prior to storage, it's recommended that a wet lamp is dried by opening the battery compartment and removing the batteries and allowed to air dry. Okay, the reason they're probably saying all that is because there's no rubber seal, there's no O-rings or anything like that. When you close this battery door, water can get in there, which is funny because I don't understand how it doesn't short out the batteries. I really don't. But this is a hinged door. You close it up nice and tight, and even though water can get inside, I think there's like something from the battery compartment that seals it against the actual circuitry of the headlamp. I'm not sure about that, but that's what I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and take 3 batteries. I'm going to put them in, and yes, these are not the batteries that came with it. These are just junk little batteries that I got. So I don't want to put those brand new ones in. These are brand new ones anyway. Because got the light, got the batteries in. Let's take a look. So if I push the button, first thing I want to talk about is how to initiate the lock feature. So if it's in your pack and you don't want to risk it turning on while it's in the pack, then what you need to do is you need to hold the power button down. So just push it down and hold it until you get this blue light lighting up. Then let off the button. Okay, what's going on now is this is locked. So if you push the button in the pack or something like that, it won't allow it to turn on. The way to undo this feature though is again to hold the button down for like 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it took 5 seconds. Now we're unlocked. So if I was to push the power button, the light will actually come on. Now, once the light's on, you can see that there's a green battery indicator that lit up there for a second, kind of went away. If I push the power button down and I hold it, it'll cycle through the range of the power on the headlamp. So if I hold it down, you can see it goes all the way down to the bottom level, and it clicked like it flashed. Then if I hold it again, it'll climb all the way up, it'll flash, it'll climb all the way down, flash, all the way up, flash. You see that second little LED coming on? That's the proximity setting. Okay, now if I believe if I click that thing twice, I go to proximity alone. You can see the battery indicator lighting up. If I hold the button down, I'm trying to think how I did that. There's red. And red will go up and down also. Down. Hold the button down, it goes up. Keep holding it down, it'll go down. And then from here, I think it's 2 clicks rapidly. 1, 2. Let me try that again. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So that was 3 clicks. We got a strobe effect. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it down. Now we're back to the headlamp. Okay, there we go. Let's go down. Now, let's say I'm in the lowest setting and I want to touch this side. That'll give me the power option where it gives me all full power. Power tap right there. Boom. So that's a little look at the black diamond spot, 200 lumens. We're going to go ahead and take this thing outside. We're going to look at some of the features outside. Okay folks, here we are outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on by pushing the button down 1 time. This will turn the light on. If I push it on, you'll notice that the main, let me go a little dimmer here. You'll notice that the main light is on. See that? If I want the proximity light to go on, I'll push this button twice. 1, 2. You'll see the proximity light comes on, not the main one. And from here I can hold the power button down and that'll dim up and down on the proximity. You see how it kind of shines at each level? Okay, so let me show you that one more time. So if I want to go back to the main beam, I'll push this button twice. You see how it switched over to the main beam? If I want to go back to proximity, I just click this twice. 1, 2. See that? Now from here I'll hold the button down and it cycles in and out, up and down. So let's say I want it on a low setting, I'll let up the button. If I push the power tap, I get full power, and then I push the power tap to get rid of it. Now, if I want a strobe, I push this power button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. There's the strobe feature. See that? Let's go back to this one and see if it'll do it on this one. 1, 2, 3. Nope, it only uses the proximity LED for the strobe. Okay, now to go to red, what I need to do is I need to push the power button down and hold it for 2 seconds. 1, 2. Now from here, I can hold the button down and it'll go up and down through the cycle of red. There's all the way up, there's all the way down. Now from here, if I want a strobe, I'll push that button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Strobing red now. I don't know if the power tap does not work on white or red strobe. Okay, so let's go back to white light. I'm just going to hold the power button down for 2 seconds. So let's go back. 1, let me see. There we go. Now we're back to white light. Now I'm going to look off in the distance. You can see that I got a pretty good view of what's going on. And then if I still have the power tap available. There's without. Let's go all the way down to the lowest setting. Okay, there's the power tap. Back there. I'm looking at the lowest setting right now. Let's do the power tap. You can see that it puts out plenty of light. And again, I can go anywhere in the range. I can go up or down just by simply holding down the power button right here. Up, and then it kind of flashes down, and then it flashes up, flashes down, and flashes. So power tap is right here. Now again, when I'm finished with the flashlight, with the headlamp I should say, and I want to lock it, again, not to reiterate too much, but I'm going to hold this power button down for, it's actually 4 seconds. I said 6 seconds earlier. It's actually 4 seconds, and then I'll see this blue lock indicator light up. So let's do that right now. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000. See? Now I've got that blue indicator telling me that this thing is locked. So if I push the power button or do anything, I'm trying to get my headlamp out of the way here. You see, it doesn't do anything. The only way to come back out of it is to hold it down for 4 seconds. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000. Light's back on now. So let's take a look at the power tap. That's it. I'm just tapping this little gray area right here. Gives me full power. Go through the settings. Bright. Back down. If I push it twice quickly, it goes to proximity light. Go down. Go up. Push it 3 times an strobe. 1, 2, 3. Stop that. Okay, now if I want to go to red again, I hold the button down for 2 seconds. Got to make sure I'm not dimming though. 1, 2. Now let's go three clicks, and that'll give us a strobe. Pretty cool little headlamp, folks. So I want to go back to white light. Just hold this button down for 2 seconds. One. I gotta make sure that it's not, there we go, make sure that it's not dimming or going up. So there's the power tap feature. So again, folks, I want to say thank you for joining me today on checking out this video. I'm going to go ahead and lock it on the black diamond spot. I think this is a great headlamp. I think it's going to do a lot of good stuff. Please feel free to leave your comments down below. Like this video, share this video, and if you like the content that you see on my channel, please subscribe. I'd love to have you. And until next time, folks, have a beautiful day. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.